Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Joe Code. This is Joe Code Podcast. This is your host, Joe Marrese. This is episode 138 of Joe Code. Great to be sporting my new shirt, Offspring shirt, navy blue, from my friend Lucy, who got this for me for my birthday. Great t-shirt. Love it. I was raving about band shirts that I want. And this is, this is one of them. This is nice. Feels good, comfortable. I was a little cold coming in, but I guess we could do the jacket off. We'll do that. I want you guys to see the shirt. It's cool. All right. Couple things here. Man, last podcast in this studio. We'll be in the new studio starting next week. It's going to be up and running Tuesday, Aaron.
Yep.
Well, that'll be cool. I've had a lot of change of sets on this podcast, which good. It keeps it fresh for everybody. People are like, if people get sick of one background, they're like, oh, now we got this one. You guys are moving. Better you guys than me, man. I'm done moving with life. Got all my moves out of the way. Done about 17. So I've hit my quota for my entire freaking life. I am not moving anymore. You guys need help? Call a truck. Get a company. But yeah, that's good. Hopefully it's not too stressful. Are people stressed over here?
I am.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's annoying. It's like the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah.
So,
I think we'll be fine. I think everything should work over there. It's just the new tables and chairs, and I'm going to be behind glass. That's going to be new.
Oh, what's that?
Every little adjustment I need to make, I probably have to run back and forth, which sucks.
What about this table's not coming?
Nope. Fuck that table. I
like this table.
Nah.
Where's it going?
Nobody likes it.
I want it.
It's heavy as shit. You can take it.
This will take up about half my living space that I have. No, but all right. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be exciting. It'll be fun to have a fresh new studio. All right, some fun things today. Some exciting announcements. Maybe gonna catch people off guard here. Thinking about I might change a little lifestyle here. I don't know how well this is going to go over, as this is the podcast of food, beer, and men. But I've been giving serious thought to becoming mostly vegetarian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Not like a permanent thing, not all the time. But I do feel if I eat a lot of meat, I do feel less energized. So I've been doing it for about the last few days, and it's too early to tell, but I feel like less bloated. I'm just gonna try it out. We're gonna see. I wouldn't do vegan. I could not do that. I like eggs. I would eat eggs still. And probably meat maybe a couple times a month, but not every day. So I think overwhelmingly vegetarian, but not going to be a permanent thing. I'll still mix in a burger here and there. You know, maybe a turkey sandwich. We'll see how it goes. If I feel a different energy level, if I can get enough protein, yeah, we'll see. You know, like when I go out sometimes after work and get these late night meals, like last night I'm eating just, I had a omelet with, what I have, bell peppers and onions in it. And, you know, you don't feel too bloated after that. My friend Renee, he's eating frickin', he was eating, what do you have? Chicken fettuccine with Alfredo sauce and garlic bread right before he's going to bed. And he's like all full. I'm like, yeah, I don't like that.
Are you still going to be able to eat eggs?
Yeah, I'm going to eat eggs.
That's a choice, but I respect it.
I mean, yeah, eggs will stay. I mean, it's, you know, we're going to see how it goes. Like I said, I'll see how I feel. If I feel like different energy, I don't know, I just feel too run down sometimes if I eat too much meat. So I'm going to see what happens. We're going to see. I even had a dream last night. I believe I was in some airport and there was a Wendy's there. And I walked up to the counter there and I'm like, wait, I can't eat here. So then I went, so then like in the next thing over.
You can get a baked potato.
Well, I walked over to the Taco Bell and I ordered 4 of these spicy potato soft tacos. Didn't add the steak, of course. Mm-hmm. And then got a cheese quesadilla. So it's infiltrating my subconscious now. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Remember the guy taking my order was like a giant. I don't know what was up with that. It was like 7 feet tall. The hell. So, yeah, it's fun to have food dreams, like some kind of fat shit. You know? Wendy's and Taco Bell. Yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. Maybe I'll have McDonald's and Burger King going on. But yeah, that's fun. Fun times. On the way here with the Uber driver, we saw this. I don't think I've ever seen this. To switch gears here, so this car had 2 bumper stickers on the back that said new driver. And the guy was swerving into our lane. Like, I don't know if those are, like, is that like, if you cause a crash, that's not a way out. You can't use that.
No.
I hope they realize that. But I haven't, like, you'll see the people who are in driver's ed, like, you'll see the car, it'll say, like, student driver or something. I've never seen that where it's a new driver. The person they were alone in the car. There wasn't an instructor. It was just them telling the world that they just got their license, apparently.
The first time I saw that was with Amy here.
You've seen that?
Amy from ATC.
Why do people do that?
She had just started driving.
So them putting that there, they think like, hey...
Just letting people know I'm probably going to be a little slower than your average LA driver.
Well, you know, these new drivers, maybe they should try Nebraska first. Do they realize they're in the big city here? This is LA. You think that's gonna? I mean, if anything, you're just gonna anger people here with that sticker.
Yeah.
You know, if people are gonna be like, "Hey, you're not skilled enough. Go practice somewhere. This isn't open mic driving. Okay, you got to be a pro here. We're not practicing here.
I saw a minivan with a bumper sticker on it that said, body piercing saved my life.
The hell does that even mean?
I have so many questions. I don't doing it, getting them. What?
Yeah, getting them, or maybe it's a very fulfilling job.
Maybe
Maybe they didn't know what they were doing with their life till they started piercing bodies.
I guess. It was also minivans. So it was very odd.
Yeah, it sounds sketch. I mean, what the heck? All right. I do have a correction from the last podcast. So, I remember last week I was telling people I got a few gifts for my birthday. One of them being a Slimer little collectible toy from my friend Mike Black to like put on my it's by my Joe Code 100 episode trophy on my mantle. Just a little collectible Slimer toy. I said there were 8 hot dogs in his mouth. There are actually 9 hot dogs in his mouth. So I want people to know that there's actually 9 hot dogs. So if anybody wants to...
Glad we straightened that out. I'm sure Joey Chestnut will appreciate that correction.
Yeah. We got to be honest about our hot dogs here. All right. Yeah, I'm going in a lot of different directions today. So, people out there in the who are listening, it's probably better for you because it's like if someone's talking about a topic too long, you probably zone out. But here, I'm just gonna like dabble on a bunch of things, contrary to like I don't know if Eric Rocha was feeling that, my guess last week. But yeah, we go all over the place here. I'm not gonna stick to an exact structure. So, like for example, I shook Dave Chappelle's hand last night. That's just something to brag about, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, he was at the Comedy Store. Martin Lawrence was there last night.
Wow.
Bill Burr, I mean, star-studded. Dr. Phil was there.
That's weird.
Well, not the real one. It was Adam Ray.
Oh.
Playing him, yeah. Yeah, and then Bill did that show. But yeah, it was a wild night. Yeah, Chappelle did a midnight show up in the belly room at the Comedy Store.
How late did that end?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I left. I was working in the original room, so I left at 1, but potentially 2:30 or 3. Yeah, I'll find out how long that went because he's been known to go maybe 3, 4 a.m. sometimes. So wild. Yeah. But, speaking of the belly room, that's also where the Door Guy show is every other Friday. In the belly room at the Comedy Store. There is one this Friday, February 10th. And there will be another Door Guy show Friday, February 24th at the world-famous Comedy Store, 10:30 p.m. In the belly room, Joe Marrese, will be performing on the one in 2 weeks on February 24th. So let's get people out to that. All right. Yeah, fun, interesting kind of week at the Comedy Store this week. Crowds, these people are just getting... I don't know, sometimes with these audiences there, people falling asleep Like we heard a guy snoring the other night.
Wow.
You know, like he's in bed at home with his wife, just snoring away. Yeah, and then you got to go wake him up, and then he like looks at you like I'm crazy. You're crazy. You're out in public snoring. People passing out left and right. Last night someone passed out at the diner. I was actually at Swingers Diner. Different. We changed it up for once.
Yeah.
I think it's these edibles. These people take these edibles, which are, you know, dangerous because you can't really gauge it.
Yep.
I mean, these people don't know how much they take. They pass out. I don't know. But, yeah, this guy, it was a group of 5 guys at the Comedy Store. The one guy falls asleep. And I actually went on stage a few comics later. Because a couple of the door guys, we got to go up at the end of the headliner show in the original room. And I said to the guy that fell asleep, I said, if you fall asleep again, I'm going to put my sack on your head. And for some reason, that didn't really go over. I thought it would be funny. And then one of the guys in that crew, he yells out, boring. Like, and then my buddy Eric Rocha, who was guest on last week's episode, he kicked them out. Good. Get out. You know, I let those guys sit. They were 5 guys. I let them sit like all in a line together, like they're at the back row at a football game. I didn't make them sit like at a table. They were like sprawled out, and then they're gonna give me shit for my sack on the head joke. I thought it was a good bit, but didn't land with those dipshits. We got, you know, a lot of leaks at the Comedy Store with all this rain that we've been having. It's an old building. It just, you know, looks kind of disheveled this week with buckets all over just collecting water. Garbage cans collecting water. Like ice buckets, you know, just all these objects to collect water. Looks like a freaking mess. Towels. So, yeah, and I think I'm off tonight, which is good. I'm going to, you know, take a little breather here. Get away from that. So, yeah, with the rain, we've been having a lot of rain the last 3 days, almost nonstop. And I don't know how many inches exactly, but it's been wild. It's going to take me to This Sucks for this week. And This Sucks for this week is a bomb cyclone. I heard this term this week. I've never heard it in my life. What the fuck is that, man? Bomb cyclone? I mean, nice doomsday words. What's next? A freaking grenade lightning? I mean, what's going to happen here? Don't threaten us with this violent weather. I don't like it. It sounds scary. Aaron, have you heard this word?
I have, and also atmospheric river.
Oh, yeah, I did. I saw that one, too. What the hell is that, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where are they coming up with this?
They said that this guy in the news, they were like, he's been studying atmospheric rivers for 20 years. And I was like, I heard of it last year.
Yeah, we haven't heard of this.
So,
I don't want new words.
Yeah.
We already, you know, you and I are both 40. We should have heard all of the terminology by now in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, atmospheric river. Man, okay. You know, just wild. Oh, yeah, now this is going to take me right into my Joe code for this week, which, with all the rain we've been having, people are forgetting umbrellas left and right. I've never seen more umbrellas left behind. Like an item, I don't even know an item to be compared to that's been left behind. This week at the Comedy Store, we probably have 30 umbrellas in the office now of people that have just forgotten their umbrellas because they're not used to the rain here, so they bring their umbrella and they forget it when they leave because they're like, oh, an umbrella? There's no way I would carry this around with me. People don't know. So I've got umbrellas for sale if anybody wants some. We're gonna start the sales at $50. $50 a pop, because you know what? The rain is very seldom out here, so you're going to have to pay up if you want some freaking umbrella. Umbrellas, yeah, no, I don't own one. You know, Aaron, do you have an umbrella?
Yes.
All right, well, don't leave it behind.
Yeah.
All right, people, start remembering your umbrellas is the Joe code for this week. That, if I failed to say that. Remember all your belongings, actually, because a lot of people leave belongings behind at my place of work, and we just put them in the office, and they stay there unless they're credit cards. People always come back for those. Other than that, people are like, oh, they can keep my jacket. Okay, fine, we will. Dipshits. I'm not really that excited for the Super Bowl. I gotta say that. It's this Sunday. Chiefs, Niners. I mean, come on. Who's into that? Probably not us. Aaron will be playing softball, probably.
No. There's no softball being played in this town right now.
Oh, yeah, all this rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have a few weeks off because I don't think the fields drain too well, right?
Nothing would drain this well. It's been pretty heavy.
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have any Super Bowl plans. We'll see. I'm sure I'll watch the game, but until the Bears are in it, I'm boycotting. No, I'm not going to boycott. I'm going to watch it. But I'm kind of more interested in and I might even go to it because it's here in the Pacific Palisades, which is people that are unfamiliar with the area. That's like towards the ocean, like almost like Santa Monica, kind of close to on the way to Malibu out here in LA. Really nice area. Is the Genesis Open is next week, and Tiger Woods is confirmed to be there. So, because that is his tournament, but he hasn't played because of health reasons the last few years. He's finally, I guess, healthy enough to play. So yeah, I might go. I remember me and Kevin Fard, the schmoll. That dirty schmoll. He and I went a few years ago, and it's fun. It's a good time. Walk around the golf course, drink some beers. Yeah, I'll talk to Kevin, see if he wants to do that. Over there at the Riviera Country Club. Good times over there. And the tickets are usually pretty reasonable for that. And then you could, there's like street parking out there off of, what's that street? San Vicente. Just walk a couple blocks into the country club. Not bad. Free parking. Walk around, have some beers. Watch these guys be insane at golf. You watch these guys and you're like, okay, why do I even try this game? I mean, I guess you could really say that with any sport that you go to professionally, but like especially golf, it's like sickening. Mm-hmm. Like they just hit the ball and it disappears. I don't even know who's following these balls. Just gone. So, pretty wild. All right, good sports stuff. I've been doing a lot of home stuff. I've been having to put things into the wall without a drill, which can be tough unless you're really strong. I've been having to do the Phillips screwdriver. Because I put up some art and I hung up some things without a drill, and it's a little bit difficult, but I did it. Just screwing screws into the wall without a drill. Hurt my elbow a little bit because my walls are thick. So I'm not doing that anymore. But I didn't have a drill. I'm not just gonna get a drill to have in my little apartment, you know. I'm not gonna hang up that much shit. So so out there, if you're strong enough, you can be a drill. You take the screwdriver and you screw it hard. You screw hard, and you drive it into the wall. I guess that's why they call it that. But you got to drive first and then screw. So you got to drive screw if you want to be the drill and get those screws into the wall to hang up your shit. That's what's got to happen. All right. All right, I got a couple more things to get to, and then we'll get into some hot emails, some comments, perhaps. I just rewatched a movie I haven't watched in a while. Classic comedy that I think a lot of people forget. Like, I watched this a lot back in college because it came out in 2001. Aaron, I'm sure you've seen this movie. Do you remember Saving Silverman?
Yes.
I mean, is that not hilarious, that movie?
It's underrated for sure.
Yeah. Jack Black and Steve Zahn together, that was just so good.
Yeah.
I mean, and watching Jack Black then, like, I don't know, that guy's comedic timing, and he's up there, I think, with the greats all time. I mean, he's just, it's good. It's so good. He's hilarious. I mean, I don't know what to say. I think he's, he's almost, I'd put him up there almost with Chris Farley, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Very talented dude.
I mean, amazing. Just so many good lines and just so much, like, little things that you could tell that they just, like, came up with on the spot. Just so good.
The raccoon attacks.
Yeah. And then you got Coach Arlie Ermy.
Yep.
You know, that guy, badass from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
So good. And you got Neil
Diamond.
I mean, Neil Diamond, just, classic. Great underrated film. I don't know if did Chad and JT ever do a comedy movie draft? No? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, because we did the sports one and we were doing some comedies, but I mean, if I'm ever picking comedy movies and something in a draft or it's in a bracket, watch out for Saving Silverman, because they're coming. And then I was listening to, with this Offspring shirt here, you can see that's kind of my era of music that I grew up in. I was listening to Unwritten Law. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you remember them, but See in Red. Mm-hmm. Great song. I love when I hear these songs that I haven't listened to in years, and you just put it on, and you're like, man, yeah, this is what's up. This is great music. So I'm going to be listening to Unwritten Law until I find something else that I want to listen to, and then I listen to these songs on repeat, and then I get sick of them, and then I just find more songs. But it'll be in my mix that I have. All right, well, let's see. So, did that stuff. All right, let's get into some of these emails here now. So, everyone, this is the Food, Beer, and Men podcast. This is Joe Code. You could email me about those topics or, anything else you want to talk about. We're open to anything here. But when you send your email, make sure you email me here at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. And if you ever forget the email, don't forget it is in the description of the videos on YouTube, as well as when you download on Spotify or wherever you listen. So that information is there for you. And then book me on Cameo for a fun time. Let's do a little, what do we got? Valentine's Day coming up. Let me do a little romance something. I don't know. And then join the Patreon for $2 a month at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast to support the pod. But also, guys, you guys have been doing great out there with liking and subscribing. Got like 30 more subscribers here recently, so love to see that. Let's keep that going, guys. Keep liking and commenting, and we'll see some nice growth here. So thank you guys for that. All right, so got some fresh emails here coming in. Let's see what you guys have to frickin' say out there. All right. So that was Sky God. Now this one's from Michael. Hey, Joe. This is Michael, our sitcom guru. Hey, Joe, I have a new game for Aaron and you to play on your podcast. It's called Cut or Uncut. The rules are pretty self-explanatory. Just tell us if you think the person in question is cut or uncut. I don't know. And then he's got, a bunch of sitcom people here.
Fictional characters?
Yeah, like Ray Barone.
Ray Barone is cut. It's Catholic, American. It's cut.
All right, I guess we're playing. Yeah, I'd say cut as well. Fraser Crane, cut or uncut? Cut.
Cut, yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld, cut or uncut? Cut.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. Cosmo Kramer, uncut for sure.
Uncut for sure, yeah.
Joe's dad. Okay, I don't know. We're not gonna do that.
Cut.
I believe so. William Shakespeare. I'm gonna say uncut.
Uncut, yeah, for sure.
Joseph Stalin.
Uncut.
Yeah. Jesus. Uncut.
He was Jewish. Possibly cut.
Okay, yeah, we'll say cut. Doug Heffernan. Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah, cut. All right. Well, thanks, Michael. That was a fun little game there. But we're not going to do that too often. Let's... All right. Anyways, okay. So all right. So here's one.
It doesn't inspire a lot of talk.
What's that?
It doesn't inspire a lot of talk. It's a 2-option thing.
Yeah, I don't really want to delve into it. I don't want to get serious into the dong talk. I mean, I know it involves men, but I mean, it's a little. All right. Okay, so here is.
Speaking of Doug Heffernan, Kevin James' special got advertised to me. His most recent one.
Oh, yeah, I saw he just came out with one.
And I think he looks ridiculous.
Yeah, doesn't he kind of look...
he's bald. He's got a good head.
He's got the beard.
But his beard is so dark.
It's like dark. Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Don't lie to us, man.
He does look... yeah, it's hard to explain what that look is, but it's almost like fake, kind of.
Yeah, it's dyed. I mean, it's incredibly dyed. It's like, that's not... I mean, he was a blonde-haired guy anyway, but, you know, you could still have dark facial hair, but not that dark at your age, man. You're in your 50s. It's
that's weird.
It's all good. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, it's like, it's stupid to do that.
There's a news anchor in town. He's on CBS. I think he's on every night, but I'm not sure. Dyes his beard the same color as his hair, and it's just so dark. And it's just like, dude, come on.
Yeah, I mean, people like the
salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like those days of like the dyeing, the hair and the beard. It's like the just for men days, I think, are past.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, people are over that. The insecurity of feeling older. All right, here we go. This is from John. This is subject is boning Sea Dog's friend's wife. All right, John, let's get into it. What up? Big fan for a long time. Congrats on the enormous penis. Thanks. I'll keep this quick. You should do an episode live from Bama with Sea Dog after you fuck his friend's wife. I'm not going to do that, man.
Who the hell is Sea Dog?
Well, this is in reference to the latest episode I was on of... Going Deep with Chad and JT. There was a guy that called in about, Sea Dog was his name, about his friend that wants him to have sex with his wife. He wants to be a cuck. And then I was like joking around saying, I'll do it. I'm not going to do it. So, okay, do a live episode, or at least a Chad Goes Deep episode, or a live comedy show. Hey, how about this? Do a small festival in a small town that's fun to get fucked up and party at. And do Joe, Chad, JT, Strider, Schmoll, all them motherfuckers in a weekend lineup. Yeah, I would love to do a little comedy festival with all the guys. Give people a reason to go to a place, a bunch of stokers partying. Get a local DJ and music venue to be a before and after party. How about a titty bar or a beer truck? Okay. Thanks, John.
These all sound like things you want to organize yourself, buddy.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you got the plan set in place. I don't have any contacts in Bama.
Yeah.
Okay, who should I call? Nick Saban?
Not anymore.
Yeah, he retired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get something set up at the Talladega racetrack. I'll play, we'll do comedy there. But yeah, appreciate it, John. And no, I won't be boning anybody's wives. That was a joke. I like how he says that. Do an episode after I bone the wife. Yeah, I'll do a... Hey, this is Joe. Welcome to Joe Code. I'm fresh here off of boning Sea Dog's friend's wife. Great to be with you coders out here in Bama. But John, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, here we got one from Ben. All right. Beer, men, and golf debacle. Joe, in a few weeks, me and the boys are escaping the cold and snow of New York for a week golf trip in South Carolina. Nice, nice. What should the on-course beer of choice be? Usually we're Miller Lite guys. Should we switch it up for this occasion? Okay, that's a good question. On the golf course in South Carolina, I mean, Miller Lite is they're that's speaking to me out there in South Carolina. You know, for on the course, I do like that. I do like a light beer because you don't want to really go thick with IPAs because then you might get a little too wasted to fricking swing and hit the ball. So yeah, I think Miller Lite's actually the way to go. Unless you guys would rather do Coors Light or Bud Light. But yeah, if you guys are Miller Lite guys, I would just stick with that. You know, well, if you're in the East there, South Carolina, I don't know. I was in South Carolina. I forget what their local beers are. But I would just stick with Miller Lite. That's a great golf beer, or anything light, really. As long as I would just make sure it's cold and in a bucket of ice. I would make sure we got buckets readily available. Maybe you could borrow some from the Comedy Store. We've got them collecting rain. But yeah, Ben, I think I think you guys are on the right track there. I mean, if anything, to deviate from anything light, I would say go with one of my favorites, Miller High Life. Maybe bring a couple of those champagne of beers. Mix those in. You know, you guys are out there having a nice golf trip. Why not celebrate with the champagne of beers? Can't go wrong with that. And then Ross wrote in updating the men bracket 2.0. I kind of like doing the brackets with 3 people.
Sure.
I mean, just so then we don't have those ties. What do you think?
Sure. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because, I mean, next week I will get somebody on. But, yeah, there's not going to be guests, you know, every episode. You think these people are just readily available at the drop of a hat? Most of them are, actually, but you know what? Yeah, we'll have someone next week. I was actually trying to do a special kind of a Super Bowl kind of episode with some Bears fans, friends of mine, but it's proving to be pretty hard to coordinate with somebody who's only available in the afternoons and then the other guy's only available in the morning. So where do we go from there, dickheads? You know, these guys. Well, the one guy's a father of 2, so he's like with the kids in the day, and then my other buddy, that's my friend Ron, and then my friend Adam, he works at the Rich Eisen show, which is in, you know, that's just the morning. So he's got to be there till like, you know, noon or whatever. So these guys, but I kind of had a fun thing planned with them. But we'll see if we can figure that out for next week. If not, I'm going to have another guest on. And we'll just talk, we'll talk the rest of that men bracket. And then I got to look at some pictures of those meats that was in that in the comments of one of our one of the episodes there. because some of those meats were stuff I haven't tried, haven't even really heard of, maybe. There was some weird stuff there. But I'm gonna do my homework and take a look at those. So that's cool. Oh yeah, and then we also got that one that bracket from Brody, which is like the way to the travel modes of transportation. We're gonna do that one as well. So that'll be a fun one there. All right, oh wait, what's this one? Let me see this really quick. Oh yeah, no, that's the manliest brands. We did that. John Deere won that. All right, let me get to let's do a nice This Is Great for this week. And This Is Great is the English muffin. Okay, when I go...
Hell yeah.
Yeah. When I go to the diner, if I get like a breakfast meal, you always get that choice of toast. They're like, oh, it's white, sourdough, blah, blah, blah. I always go English muffin. That's my go-to. I love the English muffin. It never disappoints. Just a little bit of butter on there, sometimes some jelly. Okay, a little grape. Maybe strawberry, whatever they put out there for me. But yeah, I love the English muffin. That's my thing. Because the toast, the bread sometimes can be whatever, but usually English muffin, even if they don't even like toast it all the way, it's still solid. You know, I love a nice English muffin. It's got a fun little texture to it. Feels pretty light going down. And, if I'm not going to eat a whole lot of meat, I might just start eating 12 English muffins a day. So.
That's the trap for vegetarians.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you can't... then you can't become a carbitarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch... watch the carb and the sugar intake and all that stuff.
Yeah, I love an English muffin though.
Oh,
cream cheese on it. Woo.
Cheese?
Cream cheese.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I don't know if I've done cream cheese on English muffin.
Why not?
Just toasted and then just cream cheese?
Yeah.
All right.
Butter is great, but like cream cheese every now and again. Depends on what you're eating the rest of the meal. If you've already got a lot of cheese on that, then avoid it. But.
All right, I do like that idea because I have not had that. I've only had cream cheese on bagels.
Mm-hmm.
I've never got cream cheese is one of those foods I never got adventurous with. I was never like, hey, where else can we take this cream cheese? For me, it's pretty much strictly been bagels, and then cream cheese will show up in the famous Marrese family crab meat dip that you'll see around Christmas time every year. That was created by Aunt Marilyn. I believe she's the creator of the world famous crab meat dip, which is starts out with a whole tub of Philadelphia cream cheese at the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone else if you haven't heard, it's that. Then you pour on a bunch of cocktail sauce, and then you dump the crab meat, and then you just grab your Fritos scoops and you dig in. And you don't stop digging in. You can't stop. You might not eat your dinner, and that's fine because you just had one of the best frigging dips.
I can't start.
Yeah. Dips are someone at their wedding, the whole food. It should just be a bunch of different dips. Just have dip stations as the meal. You know, just have these little different, you know, you could have spinach artichoke, you could have the crab meat, you can have like a fondue.
Hummus.
Yeah, hummus.
Tzatziki.
We could do like a 7-layer. We could do a bean dip, taco dip. What's that good one that my sister makes? I like how I say that like you got like Aaron knows.
I don't know.
Hey Aaron, you
sure
remember?
I'm sure there's extra sauce on it.
It's yeah, but it's something with buffalo chicken dip.
Oh,
that's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah, love me a good dip like that. Yeah, even some store bought ones are pretty good, but yeah, I see a lot of beans and nuts in my future, and broccoli. But if I don't become absolutely shredded and like by the springtime, I'm gonna deviate back. I don't know. I think it's I think it's fun to try different diets out and stuff. As long as I'm getting enough fiber and protein and feeling good, that's what I'm going for. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Let's see. We're almost out of time. We had a short episode this week. Got started late because of me. At the new studio, I'll be on time because that's a little closer to me, or what?
No. It's going to add probably 3 cents to your trip.
Yeah, it's like on the other block.
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys ever heard of West Hollywood? I don't care that you guys all live up here. Come to me, man.
We don't all live up here. I don't even live close to here. It sucks.
Yeah, I guess you're further out west.
Away, yeah.
But no, it's not bad. I do like it over here. I like the area. You know, I never noticed this before driving here down the I forget the street, but there's a freaking baseball card shop. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's on Burbank.
Or I don't know if they have if it's just baseball cards, but I saw like the Topps logo. I'm like, are you guys? What is this freaking 1993? Did Jurassic Park just come out? What are you guys doing?
Apparently, it's very famous. And when David Cross was here promoting a bunch of stuff, he walked over every day, a couple times a day. Loves it.
Like just to look, or is it like they have these collector stuff? Or
yeah, he bought some stuff. He was not willing to tell me what it was.
What the hell? See, now I bet people do that and then they like sell it on eBay.
Maybe, I don't know.
To like, you know, they get hike up the price, do some online scalping. I don't know.
I bet they buy it there too, though.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We gotta get out of here in a minute.
You want to do comments?
Oh yeah, we should. Oh yeah, I think we do have a.
There's a fair amount.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do the comments. Yeah, we have time for that.
All right. Travioli Mariano. I don't know if that's a real name, but she says on the Strider episode, LOL, I love Joe, but he's an alien.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Joe Lee says, same Strider episode, says, happy belated, Joe. You have the same birthday as my lady, and I think that increases the chances of my future son having a big hog. Stoked.
Yeah, I believe it does. That's how that works.
Yeah.
So good on you guys.
Still in the Strider episode, Stone Dragon says, You can't even lie. We all got that one bro that just enjoys the hell out of planning trips for the boys. If you don't have that friend, you probably are that friend. In reference to the things to do with your bro bracket.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the guy who plans the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good to have that friend because most dudes are unorganized when it comes to that.
Yeah. And then Stone Dragon comments again separately. All right, this is my last comment, but I think the matchup between backyard barbecues with the boys and poker nights with the boys is such an uneven matchup just because of the fact that at my family functions, a barbecue always turns into a poker game later.
Well, I mean, we're talking about two different events there. I mean, yeah, no, we're not all as wild as your family.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are getting all juiced up at the barbecue, and then you're like, hey, let's play some cards. I mean, some people got other things to do. I mean, poker games could take a while.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are barbecuing all day, then playing poker.
Yeah, you can be a mess. I'd fall asleep.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Z Breezy, this is finally on the Eric Rocha episode last week. Z Breezy says, "Good morning, Joe."
Yeah, good morning to you too.
Maybe she or this person, I can't say it was male or female, but maybe they were watching the premiere along with you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been tuning in again. You know, I'm on and off with the premieres. I'm on there initially, but you know, typically I'll fall asleep. But I'm there commenting with you guys. Like, you know, a lot of times Brandon's on there, Sky God, some other people sometimes. So yeah, I'm there with you guys mostly, but I'll you know. I'll pass out, but
it's early.
But I'm there with you guys. Yeah, I'm tired, man. 9 a.m.
Z Breezy also says in a separate comment, "Hey Joe, you have the same birthday as my little brother."
Wow, a lot of January 26th Aquarius people out here. Good. But they're all good people.
Is that Jim Carrey as well? I feel like he's around there.
Maybe.
1962. He's slightly older than you. Come on, Wikipedia. Open up.
Wow, he was born in 62?
Yeah, he's 62 years old.
Shit.
As is Tom Cruise. January 17th. Very close.
Ah, yeah, pretty close.
Let's see. Hip Hop Keychains just says legend.
Thanks, Hip Hop.
Here we go. Sky God 2000 says, Joe, the McRib is back in Canada. I'm going to have one for lunch today. And then some hours later, he says, update, it was terrible.
Oh, whoa. I wonder what happened, Sky God. I mean, I remember the McRib being delicious.
It's tasty, but you don't feel great afterwards.
Yeah, it could be yeah, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be indulging Sky God, but I mean, it was worth a shot. You know, McRib is back. It's, you know, it's an exciting thing. You're like, hey, I haven't had this in a while, and it's disappointing to hear.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like a guilt that comes along and a shame. It's fine. If you like barbecue sauce, I mean, it's right there for you. It's barbecue pork is all it is. And a pickle.
Yeah, the pickles and the onions I always thought were a nice touch.
I like the bun, too. The bun.
Yeah, the bun was always good.
Yeah. Let's see. Austin Cross, in reference to, he's referencing a comment we read last week. The curved Peroni bottle joke was a joke about Peyronie's disease, which makes your dong curved. Well, he says, which makes your dong be curved.
Oh, okay. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's advertised a lot on TV now. It's really strange that they're able to advertise that on TV, but they can't show boobs.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a website called bentcarrot.com you're supposed to go to for information.
There's like medication commercials for it.
There's a medication and there's some sort of exercises or something. I don't know. It's bananas.
Yeah, that is bananas.
Yeah.
That shit is bananas.
Curve bananas.
Bananas.
Yeah, but that's hard to read. He wrote Peroni the way it's spelled and not if he wrote Peroni.
Yeah, like the beer.
Yeah. So writing comedy is hard because you have to sometimes change the spelling of things to make it make sense. Brandon Tyler did his thing.
Yeah, Brandon,
appreciate
thanks,
your
man.
work. Pit Pat Gazer Pazer P
Nice usernames, guys.
Yeah,
where you guys come up with this?
says, good job, Joe.
Yeah, thanks.
And then this next comment, I don't know how to feel about it. He says, John Specia, it looks like it's Specia. Hey, Joe, just wondering if the taste of a man's butthole is too overpowering for Eric Rocha while he favors his breakfast burrito, or is that too many flavors?
Oh, yeah, because he's gay.
I don't know. Just like, do you know Eric? Maybe this isn't cool. I don't know. Also, you don't assume gay men all do the same thing. Don't assume straight people all do the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know what he's into.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess he's taking a jab at him because he was talking about how you could have too many flavors on things.
Yeah, I guess so. But, yeah, I mean, you don't know. He might not be a butthole guy. You never know.
But if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say, yeah, that would probably be too many flavors.
I bet.
Eric, even one sauce is too much for him, so.
Oh, well, there you go. And the last comment is just a link to a YouTube video of Barry Sanders doing the dunk contest at the, that's from Safeguard Management. And he did that at the NBA All-Star Game one year.
He did?
Yeah, I think they had like Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Sanders, and I feel like it's in the documentary.
Barry could dunk?
Yeah, I'd bet. Yeah,
What a
Payton
freak.
could dunk. Walter Payton could dunk with pads on, so I bet Barry Sanders could.
Yeah.
Because they're not tall dudes. But yeah.
Jeez.
That is the last comment. We're all caught up.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that link.
Yeah, check it out, folks.
All right, cool.
Just another reason to get into the comments is there might be a link like that.
Yeah. All right, so that's it. We got our emails. We got our comments. We'll get to our brackets next episode. Short episode this week, guide episode 138. That was all across the board. Thanks for following me. Don't be listening and be like, this guy, what was he talking about? Now he's talking about that. Yeah, we're talking about different things, okay? I didn't stay on one topic. So just whatever. That's it. That's the podcast. This is Joe Code. This is Food, Beer, Men. And more. So, okay. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Don't forget to keep liking and commenting and subscribing to that YouTube and sharing the videos. You know, tell your dumbass friends, like, hey, watch this fucking podcast. You know, tell them about it. It's Joe Code. And next time I see you guys, I believe we're going to have pretty much a different setup, huh, Aaron? We can still going to have the TV in the back.
Yep.
All right, awesome. Looking forward to it. All right, thanks everybody for watching and listening to Joe Code. Appreciate you guys very much. Love all you out there, and we'll talk to you next time. This is Joe Code, and I'm Joe Marrese.